Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are previewing Week 4 in the NFL. We're talking right now to Justin Batt from IlluminatiSports.ca, coming off a 3-0 week in the NFL, and those weren't fluky wins either. San Diego, very, very sharp pick. Denver, Seattle, under, impressively sharp. The Baltimore one was a close one, but 3-0. Justin Batt from IlluminatiSports.ca. Thanks for being back with us. Congrats on your on great picks last week.
Thank you, Peter, and it's great to be back. We're ready for another week and take it to the end zone.
All right, sounds good, man. Hey, listen, just because someone goes 3-0 doesn't necessarily impress me, but the actual picks you made, very, very impressive, very sharp picks. San Diego was obviously a very sharp side. I didn't see it, and the under in Seattle, Denver was also clearly a sharp side. So you might have something there, Justin Batt. Before we get into your analysis of San Francisco, Philly, give a quick plug for IlluminatiSports.ca and tell us what that site's all about.
Well, at Illuminati Sports, we have a philosophy: never sacrifice value for quality. Our handicapping team delivers winning picks in professional sports from A to Z. Some of these other handicappers consider their picks to be premium. That may be true to a certain extent, but the price simply doesn't make sense. By the time you pay for their services, you are left with a big dent to your bankroll. So try us out at IlluminatiSports.ca and get treated like a VIP for a modern day cost.
Okay, VIP, not too shabby there. VIP treatment he's offering at IlluminatiSports.ca. All right, Philly, San Francisco. Let's see what you can tell us about this game. San Francisco, 4.5 or 5-point home favorite. That's up a bit from 4. The total is 50.5, and we know the deal with San Francisco. They're off 2 losses in a row, straight up losses as a favorite. So they're pretty clearly overvalued in the first few weeks of the season. They're probably overvalued in general this year. This spot, though, to my eye, looks a little bit more favorable to them. Eagles, of course, off of their 3 straight wins to start the year. Tough game, though, against Washington. They did pull out the win. They might be a little bit banged up. They continue to have injuries on the offensive line. Nick Foles, a quarterback, he might be a little bit banged up here. San Francisco has got to be, if ever they're going to be pissed off, this is a game where they're going to be pissed off. So if ever there was going to be a game in the first half of the season where I'm taking San Francisco as a favorite, it might be this one. San Francisco minus 4.5. Is that what you like here, Justin?
Peter, you know what? We'll get right to the pick afterwards.
Okay.
But I got to say, San Fran, they got problems from top to the bottom, The penalties are killing them on both sides of the ball.
Yes.
They're amongst the league lead in penalties taken, which isn't helping the cause. They have yet to score a point in the fourth quarter of any of the 3 games thus far. They're giving up the leads, which has been a theme 2 out of the last 3 weeks. So what can we expect, and what are the keys to winning for the 49ers in Week 4? What we think is much more emphasis and discipline, not giving up big plays, and better stopping the third down conversions. They need better pocket awareness out of Kaepernick. Their offensive line needs to do a better job in front as well. And they need to do longer drives to keep Nick Foles and that high-powered offense off the field. And most importantly, they need to play to win as opposed to clinging on to lead and break reoccurring themes and diversify their offense, which has been borderline transparent through the first 3 weeks. For the Eagles on the flip side, everything's going right. The offense is clicking, the defense is clutch when it counts. They got team contribution through all 3 weeks thus far. So the keys to winning for the Eagles are LaShawn McCoy, he's got to be effective. His health has to be a concern a little bit because he didn't look too hot against the Redskins like he did the Colts the previous week. For Nick Foles, he's leading the league in passing yardages, as he stated, but this week's going to be a whole different dynamic. He's throwing into a hungry defense, so therefore he has to utilize Zach Ertz and Darren Sproles. Chip Kelly, he's got to keep the offensive wheels churning with that up-tempo offense, lots of snaps, and they can't afford to get into a shootout-style game because they have been flirting with danger against the Redskins and the Colts the previous week. So before we get to the pick, here's some rapid-fire stats.
Okay.
The 49ers have dropped 5 of 6 meetings against the Eagles. The 49ers are under 500 for the second time since Harbaugh arrived in 2011. But here's an interesting scenario. After winning their home opener in 2013, the 49ers dropped the next 2 games, but then went on to win the next 5. So meanwhile, the Eagles are 3-0 for the first time in a decade. Let's get to the pick. It's an interesting one.
Okay, the words and the analysis of the Illuminati on Philadelphia, San Francisco, and now we will get the pick or possibly picks from the Illuminati on Philadelphia, San Francisco. What do you have for us, Justin Batt?
Well, Peter, everybody and their dog's probably going to be on the over in this one. It's kind of hard to avoid that trend with Philadelphia games going over the total. But for this one, we're going to avoid the total. And we see the 49ers dethroning the Philadelphia Eagles and covering at -4.5.
The Illuminati has spoken. San Francisco -4.5 is the side that the Illuminati will be on in this game. So, if you want to be on the same side as the Illuminati, take San Francisco in Week 4. Thanks so much, Justin Batt.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.